Shri Guru Charitra, Chapter 42, Significance of Anantavrat. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Shri Guru narrated the significance of Anantavrat to Sayamdev. He said, Dharmaraj, the son of Pandu, did this vrat. He regained his kingdom, which was lost in a game of chess with the Kauravas. Thereafter, the Pandavas were living in the forest with great sufferings. The Kauravas sent Durvas Rishi to the Pandavas for harassing them even in the forest. Shri Krishna, protector of his devotees, assisted Pandavas in difficulties. Once, Draupadi and the 5 Pandavas bowed to Shri Krishna and asked, How shall we be relieved from this vanvas, living in forest? Shri Krishna advised them to do the Anantavrat. Shri Krishna said, Ananta should be worshipped on Bhadrapada Shuddha Chaturdasi. I will tell you a tale regarding this vrat. In the Krita Yuga, there lived a Brahmin named Sumantu of the Vasishtha Gotra. Diksha was his devoted wife. She begot a daughter named Sushila. Later, Diksha died, and in order to continue the Grihastha rites, he married Karkasha, who used to quarrel with her husband and daughter every now and then. Due to this, Sumantu was always dejected. As Sushila grew, she became fit for marriage. One day, Kaundinya came to Sumantu, who gave Sushila to him in marriage. In Ashad and Shravan months, Sushila and Kaundinya lived with Sumantu, but Karkasha quarreled with Sushila daily. So Kaundinya requested Sumantu to allow him to go home. Sumantu felt very sorry as his only daughter would be going away. He said, This is not my wife, but she is my enemy. Now my daughter will go away. Where there is no peace, the home is like a forest. Kaundinya consoled him. Due to his persuasion, he agreed to stay for 12 days more. On the 13th day, Sumantu asked his wife to prepare delicious food for his daughter and son-in-law as they were departing. Karkasha entered the inner room, shut the door and placed stones against the door so that it should not be opened easily. At least Sumantu gave wheat flour to Sushila and bade them goodbye. Next morning they reached a river. Kaundinya got down from the chariot and went to the river for bath and rituals. Sushila saw that many females wearing red silk saris had gathered in the sand and they were worshipping some god. Sushila went to them and inquired what they were doing. The females replied, We are worshipping Anant. By doing this vrat, all the desires are fulfilled. Sushila took instructions from them. She gave 14 knots to a red string and prepared Anant and Sesh of Darpa and worshipped Anant with 16 upachars. She then tied the Anant on her wrist. Once they were sitting, Kaundinya observed the red string on the wrist of Sushila. He asked angrily, Did you tie this red string to keep me under your thumb? She said, This is Anant, by whose favor we got this kingdom and prosperity. Hearing this, Kaundinya took the string by force and threw it into fire. He remarked, It is due to my penance that this kingdom is obtained by us. Sushila was very dejected. She hastened to take out the Anant from fire and put it in milk. But due to this, the Anant was enraged. The kingdom and all their glory was destroyed in no time, and Kaundinya became a pauper. Kaundinya now repented and resolved that so long as he would not see Anant, he would neither drink or eat. Having resolved, he started with Sushila and went into a forest. He saw a tree laden with fruits, but no bird touched its fruit. Kaundinya asked the tree if it had seen Anant. The tree said, I have not seen Anant, but if you see, please speak to him about me. Further, he saw a cow and a calf. They were trying to eat grass, but they could not do so. Then he saw a big bull. Further, he saw 2 lakes. The goose and the other birds did not drink the water. Later, he came across an elephant and an ass who could not speak. Kaundinya had asked all if they had seen Anant. They all denied, but said if he saw Anant, he should speak about each of them to him. At last, Kaundinya was tired of walking and he lay down on the ground. In the meantime, an old Brahmin came there and inquired about him. Knowing the cause of his worry, he said, I shall show you Anant. Come with me. Kaundinya followed him and saw a fine city. Brahmin seated Kaundinya on the throne of precious stones and appeared before him in his real form. Seeing this, Kaundinya was amazed and he bowed to Shri Anant and began to praise him. Shri Anant was pleased and gave him 3 boons. By the first, he attained Dharma, by the second, his poverty was destroyed, and by the third, he got abode in Vaikuntha. Kaundinya referred to the tree, the cow with the calf, the bull, the 2 legs, elephant, ass, and the old Brahmin. Shri Anant said, the tree, laden with fruits, was a Brahmin who was proud of his learning and did not teach his students, hence he became a tree. The cow had given an infertile land to a Brahmin in charity. The bull was a rich Brahmin who did not give in charity to anyone. The 2 lakes were 2 sisters who exchanged charity among themselves. The elephant is your anger and the ass is your vanity. The old Brahmin you met was myself. Whomsoever you have seen are all liberated. After receiving the blessing of Shri Anant, Kaundinya lived as a ruler for many years and in the end went to heaven. Shri Krishna told this to Yudhishthira, who then worshipped Anant with devotion. Shri Guru told this to Sayamdev and asked him to let his eldest son Naganath to do Ananta Puja. Sayamdev did as advised, arranged grand Samaradhana and dined with Shri Guru. Sayamdev then returned to his place, kept the family there, and he alone returned to Shri Guru to serve him. In this way, your forefathers attained the favor of Shri Guru. Om Shri Dattaya Guruve Namaha.